Good morning, Stampers. Happy Friday. Welcome to this week's Facebook Live. This week, I am going to scrapbook with the Fun in the Sun Paper Pumpkin Kit. So this is the July 2023 Paper Pumpkin Kit, and unfortunately, I don't believe it's available anymore. However, at the time that I'm filming this, the refill kit is available to subscribers. And the refill kit will give you everything to create the 9 cards in the kit, except the stamp set and the ink spot. So welcome everyone. My name is Sherry Roth. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Alberta, Canada. And most Fridays at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, I go live with a crafty project. And one of the things that I love to do is I love to scrapbook. So when I get my Paper Pumpkin kit each month, I turn around and I usually make one of each of the projects, and then I use the rest of the supplies to do other projects, and usually it includes at least one scrapbook layout. All right, so if you are not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is a monthly subscription kit, and it's a crafting kit. So every month you get all the supplies that you need to create whatever that month's projects are. They are normally cards. However, on occasion, there are 3D projects or something else. But for the most part, they are cards. And this month's projects are super cute. They are fun fold cards. Good morning, Layla. So here's a little peek at the kit. And let me show you the cards. Oh, my screen is freezing. Okay, it appears fine. Okay, so here is one of the cards. So they're all this fun fold card. Like, look how cute that is. They're just so pretty. So that is card number 1. Here is card number 2. This one I think I did wrong. I think I should have stuck this guy on here and this layer, but it still looks really cute. So that one, and then card number 3 is this one here. And they often have printed envelopes as well. So this is printed on the inside, and then it's got these fun colorful stripes on the outside. I love the color combination in this month's kit. So those are the 3 cards, and you get the supplies to create 9 cards, so 3 of each. I'm gonna set these aside. All right. So also in the kit, you get a colored flyer with just brief kind of instructions. They're photo instructions. On the back, there are a few alternates. It gives you a photo of the full contents of the kit, and it tells you some coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. Every month you get an exclusive stamp set. So the only way to get this stamp set is to be a subscriber. And this month, there's lots of words and just a couple images. And then you usually get adhesive, whatever kind of adhesive is needed. And you get a Stampin' Spot. This month, it's Daffodil Delight. And then all the pre-cut pieces, or pre-cut, punched card bases, anything that you need to create the projects. Good morning, Shara. All right, so I'm going to pop this stuff in here. I'll keep this stuff out. So what I normally like to do, I'll set that aside, is I will, like I said, create one of each of the cards, and then I pull out one of everything. So I've got a little dish here with one of everything on here. I've pulled out one of each of the card bases, and an envelope. I don't know if I'm actually going to use the card bases this time. I don't know, maybe I will, I'm not sure. We'll see. But I do think I'm going to use, I love this multicolored stripe bit, so I will likely cut that apart and use it. And then I pulled out the Alphabet Alamo die so I could do a title. And I apologize, my screen is frozen on my iPad, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to see comments. So if I missed your comment, if you have any questions or anything, I will go back and read the comments afterwards, okay? So I've pulled that out. Whenever I pull out these Alphabet Alamo dies, I pull out my adhesive sheets because that will allow easy adhesion So it basically turns your die cut pieces into stickers, which makes it much less messy. The other thing I will do is I'll pull out some of the coordinating colors. Like, look at this color combination. So pretty. So I've got Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight, Azure Afternoon, and Flirty Flamingo. I don't know if I'm going to use all these colors, but I pulled them out, as well as some Memento Black. And I also pulled out the alphabet set because I think I'm going to combine the two to create my title. Okay, so I didn't have any kind of beachy photos. I haven't been to a beach in a very, very long time to scrapbook. So I texted my daughter because they went to Hawaii for their honeymoon last year. And I said, do you have any photos that I could scrapbook in my live today? So she sent me a few little snapshots. Look at how cute they are. So cute. So I've got 4 3x4 photos that I'm going to include on this layout. And this, it's just like little snapshots of their honeymoon in Hawaii. I'm sure she's got lots more photos, but I sent her a photo of the kit and just asked her to send me a few photos. So these are the ones that I chose to use. And then I've got a piece of Azure Afternoon cardstock and a piece of white 12x12. All right. So now I need to try to figure out what I'm going to do. So I think I might do this across the middle. I don't know if I'm going to play around with some things here. So I've got my bits and pieces. She must have noticed this because I love that she sent some kind of sunset photos. So I think this would be really cute together. So I pulled out these 2 pieces, which are meant to go together. I think that would be really cute. And then we've got this piece and we've got some palm trees. I'll just poke out these little center pieces here. I just love scrapbooking with these kits because the layouts can be so quick and easy. You do have to get a bit creative just because all the embellishments and everything are meant for cards. So you just have to remember to kind of scale it down a little bit. And then let's see, we've got this. I think this would be cute. We'll add some dimensionals to the back to give it a bit of dimension. I think that's going to be kind of my basic layout, but I'm going to dress these up with some, like I've got all these extra little bits and bobs here. So I'm going to dress those up a little bit more, use some dimensionals to give them some height, and my title will go across here. Oh, you know what? I realized I forgot to pull out my paper trimmer. I'm just going to grab that. I'll be right back. Okay. So let's have a look at what we've got here and just see if we can incorporate any of this. I might actually save these because these would be fun to use to create different cards. Let's see. No, I think I'm gonna save those. All right, but I am gonna use this. I love this. I want to incorporate that on there on my layout somehow. So I'm just gonna cut the envelope flap off and then figure out where I'm gonna put it, and then I'll trim it down accordingly. Under here, like down here might be cute. That could be good with the title coming off here. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit there and see how it goes. Let's start assembling our focal points here, or our little embellishment clusters. All right, so this, and I'm not gonna confine or restrict myself to making sure that I stay on this. If it overlaps a little and hangs off the edge, that's completely fine. So I think I'm gonna do that kind of off the edges like that. One of the things I love about scrapbooking is there is no right or wrong way to do it. It's all whatever feels right to you, whatever looks good to you. what the important part is just getting those photos into albums and those memories recorded, because I mean, we all know that it's easy to forget, right? And it's so nice to just have a record of those memories. So this will go into the kids' scrapbook album. So they just celebrated back at the beginning, well, the 10th of June, they celebrated their 1-year anniversary. And I had been working on a scrapbook album for them because your 1st-year anniversary is meant to be paper, right? So I did an album kind of documenting right from the proposal to the engagement party, the girls' trip, the boys' trip, the shower, the wedding, and then a little bit of their honeymoon. So, and it didn't quite get it all done, but it was done enough that I could give them the album just with some empty pages saying that more pages to come. So I think I had done one really, really good photo that they sent me while they were on their honeymoon. So I had added that, done a layout with that. So this will go at the end. And I think this will be kind of the last page in their album. All right, that's cute. I'm gonna pop this up. The other thing I love about scrapbooking, it doesn't matter how much dimension you add to your projects because it doesn't need to go in the mail. So you can use tons of layers of dimensionals. Oh, look how cute that is. I love it. So I think that's gonna go on this side, but I'm not gonna adhere anything just yet until I commit. Okay, let's work on this one and then we'll come back to this one. All right. So do you guys have any fun plans this weekend? What's everybody doing? I've got a Stampin' Up! Event here in Edmonton. Genevieve, our DDM, is here and doing an event both Friday night and Saturday. So I'm participating in both of those. I'm looking forward to seeing lots of my demonstrator friends. Okay, let's see. What have we got here? I'm not sure I like this here. We could maybe do it. Okay, this curve is throwing me off. I'm going to cut this curve off. Make sure we get it straight here. Actually, I'm going to cut it so that it's a rectangle shape as well. All right. And I'm going to cut that white bit off the end. Okay, that makes it a little bit narrower. So this could go maybe across here. Go down here. Let's see. Okay, what else have we got here? I had some little scraps of linen thread that I threw on my tray as well. Look at this little crab. Seriously, so cute. We could add some little, oh, we got sunglasses. We could put some sunglasses over here. Oh, and this, I thought this was really cute. I could write something on here or stamp something on here. Let's see. That's a bit too busy. Maybe I could add it over here. That might work. I also have this and this, but this feels a bit too juvenile. So I don't think I'm going to use this one. But this one could be cute. Let's see. I could have that coming off the edge. Or I could have it like that. I don't like the end of this. What if we cover that over top? I don't know, maybe I won't end up using this. Or if we did this, nope, don't like that. I don't like that space there. Okay, let's see. Let's try going like this, maybe. Nope, don't like that either. I do like the idea of using this, but it just might not work. Okay, hang on. If we look at the cards, there is this bit here. Maybe we can somehow join. See, the colors are all, and the patterns are all just a little bit different. Or there's this one. No. Okay. Maybe we just use the, instead of the sand. You know what? I have an idea. Okay. I am going to cut, because it's the surfboards that I like. So I'm going to cut the surfboards out. I'm just going to do this here, like this. Because that's the bit that I like, is the surfboards. Actually, let's cut this brown off at the bottom. We could even do that. We can make this focal point just a little bit bigger. Pop this up. Okay, let's try it a few different ways here. I gotta fit my title in here too. Okay, let's move this stuff out of the way. All right, so my title, I can't even remember what I cut here. Let's see what this, oh, I remember. Okay, it's gonna be Memories of Hawaii. So I've cut out the word memories, or it could be Hawaiian memories too. M-E-M, let's spell this right. M-O-R-I-E-S. Let's see how much space we have. Oh. Okay, actually, I think I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and adhere this. Let's use this adhesive. We're gonna pop that on here. I want a little bit of a blue border. So I'm making an even border on the bottom and the side. And if you wanted to recreate this, I believe this strip of blue measures, I think it was 3 1/4. Yes, 3 1/4. And then I'm gonna pop this up using some dimensionals. So next month, if you love kits, next month we've got a promotion that starts August 1st, where our kits from our kit collection, so not paper pumpkin kits, this is a different type of kit, but actually I probably shouldn't put dimensionals on this until I decide if I'm going to stamp on it. They are on sale for up to 30% off. So, and we've got some great kits. So you might want to check that out, especially if you placed an order this month and qualified for bonus days coupons, because you could double dip. You could use your coupons on a kit that's on sale and save even more money. All right. So I think for my Facebook Lives next month, this is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not going to commit to doing the whole month, but I am going to use a few kits and I'm going to do some alternate projects with them. Likely some scrapbook layouts, but there might be some other projects thrown in there as well, because I think that would be fun. Something a little bit different. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the positioning, how high up I want these. So this is bothering me right here. So I think I need to move this over. I think what I'll have to do is I'll start by adhering the S and move my way back. Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab a ruler so that I can make sure I adhere my letters on straight. Okay, let's move this out of the way for now. Try to line this up. There we go. All right. And then I like to use my tweezers. Just peel this off. So I used my adhesive sheets. So now these are stickers. And because this is popped up, it's really hard to use this as a guide because it doesn't sit flat, but it should get me pretty close. All right, I'll just keep adhering this. That's the thing, when I do these videos, when I'm doing them live, I can't speed up. So you guys have to watch me do all the menial kind of things that take time. When I do my pre-recorded videos, I can speed this up so that it takes just a couple seconds rather than a couple minutes. All right, almost done. And then I think what we'll do is I'll adhere this blue strip, get that in the center. And then adhere the rest of the pieces, and then I can finish off with my embellishing. I'd like to use a little bit of linen thread, add some of that for a little bit of added texture. And then also in the kit were some little tiny sequins that I want to do like a smattering of. Okay, we're going to set that aside for now. Okay, so 3 1/4. Let's figure this out. So how long is this? This is 11 inches. So we know we need to be 1/2 inch from the side. Let's slide this over. So 1/2 inch will give us an even border on either side, and then 6 inches. Okay, and we want to be right about there. Okay, so I'll flip this over and I'll add some adhesive. I love this quilting ruler when you have to measure 2 directions at the same time. So here I've got it lined up so that I have an even space on this side, but I can also use this ruler going this way to make sure that my piece is centered. So 1 5/8. There we go. Plus it will allow us to put it on straight as well. All right, now that can be a guiding point for the rest. So let's see, let's go ahead and adhere this one. Now how Now, this is a little tricky. Let's do it this way so that you guys can see. So this time I'm going to figure out, okay, how much of a border do I want at the bottom? So this is about 1/4 of an inch. And that leaves just a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch. But if I move it up, then it's too close. So we'll go with 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. And then adhere this piece. And this piece, I don't know if it's actually 4 inches, a little shy of 4 inches. So again, I'm going to find that 6-inch mark and do the center. So that's about 1 3/4 and 1 3/4. Okay, we might as well do these while we're here. And I did purposely cut this a little bit longer because I want it to stick past the photos. So I'm not going to line up the photos here and have a big long gap here. I want to have these a little bit closer and have this sticking out. So I did that purposefully. So I left about 1/4 of an inch in between of that white showing. Oh, that looks so good. I like it. All right, so then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to line this up so that it's 1/4 of an inch. And we're going to center this. Let's take these little bits off. We'll stick those on after. We'll add adhesive to the back of this. And this is a little bit trickier because this, again, is not, I can't line the straight edge up with this. So maybe we should do it, trying to think here. No, I do want to do it this way. You know what? I'm going to stick the photos on first. Now I don't remember what measurement I had here. Okay, let's put this at the bottom, stick our adhesive on here. Okay, I'm going to line this ruler up with the edge of my photo. And again, I'm particular about things kind of being straight, and if you do not need to be this particular. And I know that I need to be 1/2 an inch or 1/4 of an inch from the top. There we go. All right, now it should be easier to line this up. Just make sure that's straight. And let's do this one first. Oh, but again, I don't remember what the measurement is. Let's do this one. Okay, see, the thing with this is it's harder to, I think that's about right. I want this to be lined up with this. Okay, I'm not going to push that down too hard just yet. Let's just see how this all lines up. I'm going to slide this underneath here. Okay, let's see if that looks pretty even before we push it down. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. All right, so we can go ahead and adhere that. Now all those pieces are stuck down. Now let's finish off with our embellishing. So this is going to go here. I want to add this little crab up here. So let's pop some dimensionals on him. I want to look at the stamp set too and just see if there's anything in the stamp set that might work. I'm going to pop that on there. I think I'm going to use a mini glue dot for that. So in the kit, you often get these mini glue dots, which come with a backing on them. There's always lots left over. Okay. And let's try adding a little linen thread bow. If you watch me often, you know that I always like to include a little bit of texture. So whether it's linen thread, baker's twine, or separating some ribbon, I just love the look of a little bit of fiber. Now to determine where to put it. I don't actually know if I like it up there. Maybe I like it better there. Okay, we're gonna do that. But I do want to add the sunglasses. That would be cute over top. Okay, let's add a dimensional right here. And then we're going to take another mini glue dot. We'll pop it under here. Peel off the backing. That will adhere our bow. And then I'm going to take another mini glue dot, put it on this side, because remember, these are popped up. Oh, I peeled that one off already. So cute. Love it. All right. Okay, let's have a look at the stamp set. What have we got for words in here? Relax, you deserve it. That could be good after planning a wedding, right? Hello, sunshine would be another one. Okay, so in the kit, there are also these label shapes. So I think I'm going to do Hello, Sunshine. I'll do that on here. Maybe relax. I think I'm just going to do the word relax rather than you deserve it. And what else have we got? Waving hello. I see brighter days ahead. Sending an ocean of love. But maybe I could do just an ocean of love instead of sending you. I think that might work. All right. Okay, let's see. Need a block. Let's do this one first. So I want to just use the word relax. I don't want the you deserve it. Let's pick a color. I might do, no, my daughter is not a fan of pink, but I do like that there's pink here, and we could have a little pop of pink here. The yellow would be a little bit more subtle. Maybe not such a bright pink. Let's do Flirty Flamingo. Let's set that aside for a minute. So because this is photopolymer, I can see where I'm inking so that I just ink that one word. Now there is a comma here. I'm actually just going to take my finger and rub that ink off of the comma. And we'll stamp that down. There we go. So that's going to go there. And then, hello, sunshine. I might do, let's see, where do I want to do that? I could maybe tuck this under here. I don't want to cover up his drink there. Okay, let's just stamp this and then we'll see. We'll decide where to put it. Okay, let's grab another block. This time I'm going to stamp the whole thing. Should I do it in pink? Actually, I think this one I'm going to do in As Your Afternoon. Gotta move this out of the way, I can't see. That could go there. All right, and then we've got this guy. And here comes the garbage truck. Never fails. Every time I do my Friday lives, the garbage truck comes. And I want to do just an ocean of love instead of sending. And I think this time we'll do it in yellow. So I'm going to do it in Daffodil Delight. And again, because I can see, I'm just going to ink up the second part. I'm going to stamp this closer to the right-hand side. I love the font in this. It's so cute. It's just so casual. And then we can trim this. Actually, before I trim it, I'm going to decide where to put it. We could have it coming off of there, maybe with a linen thread bow on here. I've got these scraps of linen thread. They're pretty small. That's okay. Yeah, I think that'll be cute. Okay, so we're gonna cut this off so it's straight. And then we'll pop this up using dimensionals. I'm gonna have it hanging off the edge just a little bit. And then we'll take another mini glue dot. And I apologize for the noise here as a garbage truck goes down the street. Pop that on there. Cute, I like that. Okay, so we gotta finish our title here. Do I want that here? Do I want it? I don't want it there because then we've got all three of our words at the same. Could put it there. Or should we just leave it there? I think there's good. And for this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of curl this a little bit, and I'm going to put a dimensional here and then some flat adhesive on either side. And I'm going to use these mini glue dots. Tuck that under there. Okay, it's coming along. This guy can get popped up. Add just a little bit of flat adhesive here where it's going to overlap. And what have we got left here? We've got this little shell. Maybe we'll pop that up there. Okay, so we got to finish our title and then we need to add our little embellishments here. Okay, so memories of Hawaii. So we'll bring this in, and I need some white. Oh, and I still have this multicolored stripe bit. I could add just a little bit coming off the page here, and then a little bit coming off the page under there. I think I'll do that. I do like this stripe and how it kind of pulls in all of the colors. So I just add this on here like that, and then we'll flip it over. I mean, I cut it off the envelope. I need to use it, right? Not wasting that envelope and then not putting it to use. Oh, sorry, I think I banged my camera. And then we'll do the same thing up here. make sure it's straight. Flip it over and trim it off. Yeah, I think that's cute. It's a nice little addition. Okay, so let's grab another block. And I think, let's see, what color? Now I need to decide if I want to stamp right on here, if I want to do it on white. And if I want to do it on white, what color do I want to do it on? I think I'm going to stamp right on here, and I'm going to use black. So what I will do is I'm going to use my ruler and just do a pencil line just to make sure that I stamp it straight. So H is probably the biggest letter. So I'll just do a light little line. I'm going to justify it. So I'm going to start on the right hand side. So start with the end of the word. And when I do that, I always like to write the word so that I make sure I spell it right. Okay, and I need my stamp cleaner as well. All right. Okay, I think I've got everything. I'm ready to start stamping. So we need an I. And then we'll give it a clean. And then an A. And we're going to need the A again, so I'm just going to grab another block. Okay, let's clean these and put them away so that I don't lose them. And then because I want it to say Memories of Hawaii, I'm just going to grab a black pen. And trying to figure out where I want to write it here. If I do it here, it's going to be pretty small. I could do it up here. I could do it in the middle. We're just going to add it in the middle here. Okay. All right. Last step is just to add our embellishments, and then our layout is done. I'm super happy with the way it turned out. Okay, we're just going to do a few on each one of these little embellishment bits that we've got going on. And these are kind of like, let's see here. These are kind of like little mini sequins. Then we'll do up here. Oh, I don't like that one there. All right, I think we're done. So there is a fun layout using this month's Paper Pumpkin kit. So I'll bring it up a little closer so that you can have a little look. So it's so fun to use these kits, the elements from these kits, to create alternate projects. And they don't have to be cards. You can get creative with them and do some scrapbooking. That's super fun too. All right. So if you are not yet a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and live in Canada, I did post a link to where you can subscribe to Paper Pumpkin in the description. So feel free to go ahead and do that. And just a reminder, this kit is no longer available. However, if you are a subscriber, you can get a refill kit. And you can find that on my website. There's a link to my online store. And if you go to Paper Pumpkin kits, and then I think it's under past kits, refills, and more, or something like that, or add-ons, I think it is. All right. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next Friday right back here. And if you have any questions at all, just post them in the comments or send me a message. I'm happy to answer them. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.